Israel Adesanya's done on his YouTube channel, and he's used social media to, to promote his own fights and also just to show who he is as a person, and an athlete as well. So it's been pretty cool. But no, it's been cool being in the sports industry now. Yeah, it's pretty buzzy. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I know little bits about rugby and little bits about rugby league. I know the rules, and I know, like, I used to watch it as a kid, but now I'm just kind of learning it. Netball's another thing. Like, I don't really know a lot about netball, but I'm just learning, and you have to kind of learn a lot of different sports. Yeah, I got put on the breakers, so it was like I fucking knew all that shit. So it was pretty easy. It was an easy transition.
Yeah, since your basketball history.
Yeah.
But man, so are we going to see you moving towards journalism? Kind of like journalism?
Fuck that. I just want to be funny. Like, fucking pistol that off. Bro, I was like, I've been in the live studio, and how much pressure that is to read that teleprompter and be on and be able to, like, adjust. And I don't know. I don't know if that's for me. I mean, I'll give it a try if I ever get the opportunity, but there's a lot of, I don't know about journalism, but I just like making funny stuff, like, and chucking it up. Like, and it's cool because, people really get down with that stuff and they resonate with it. And, it's pretty easy to be, your point of difference when everything's very the same. Yeah, because everything was not everything, but majority of it is, talk to the athletes, how do you feel, blah, blah, blah. When there's me and I'm talking about, like, pies, and I'm talking about, like South Auckland shit, and I'm like, and I do my research, just like what I did on my podcast. Do my research, hit them with something, oh, shit, So, yeah.
Well, but when you get into the research part of it, that's like a journalism thing anyway, yeah, when you start doing that stuff.
But when you call yourself a journalist, you sound like a dick, eh? Oh, no, actually, bro, I'm a journalist. I'm not a TV show. No. I'm a journalist. It's like, and no disrespect, there's heaps of journalists out there that do an amazing job. But yeah, I just want to be a funny dude.
So how does the profession do it between the journalist and the presenter? Is that a big? Is that a such? I mean, is the presenter always have to be a journalist, or vice versa? Or
no. There's like Storm Provise. She does both, and like she does an amazing job on both of them. But no, not really. Like, it's not much of a jump. You just have to read fast and say things. But I'm a real off the cuff kind of a guy. So, like, I like to be outside of the box. And when you have a script that you have to go through, I could do that, but I probably would end up just freestyling, and that's not what they want. That's not what the presenters want. But in field, so they call me a field reporter. So the field reporters just get, you edit it up and you put you put your concept together and shit like that. So, but it's fun, bro. It's fun. Yeah, I'm very fortunate. Like, I gotta make sure that I check myself sometimes. Like, don't be so entitled that you don't remember where you came from and what you did to get there. But at the same time, like
give me an example of a situation.
What do you mean, like, for
when you have to check yourself again?
Oh, bro, like, I'll be like, this is okay. Like, you look at the social media numbers, and I'm like, fuck, I'm fucking killing these social media numbers. And then I'm like, yeah, fuck. Oh, now I'll just coast. And like, I'll get an interview and I'll just coast. And then I'll be driving. And then in my head, bro, I'll be telling myself, like, bro, you better come up with a great concept for this. It doesn't matter who you got it with, who you're dealing with. You need to make sure that's a good concept. Like, and then by the time I get to the arena or the stadium or wherever, then I know, okay, cool. Like, I've got something in there that will be a bit different than the last story. So yeah, it's a very creative. A crowd is very creative. You have to be very, you've got to be out the box, and you've got to be able to stretch yourself a little bit. But at the same time, if you want to, stand out a bit more, you've got to come up with some great concepts. And
I feel like crowd goes well really suits you because it's a comedy sort of.
Yeah.
It's a easygoing show away. Like,
I mean, I don't think there was a better fit. And I want to get, and I got to shout out my bro Regan too, because Regs is the one that actually put me on. Like, Regan, they asked Regs, and Regs like, no, I'm not really keen on that, but my bro Tim does this. And then they looked at it and then opened up, so I've always, and I always give props to him because he's so humble. He'll be like, you don't have to, brother. You don't have to, but yeah, he's really the guy that was like, no, this is the guy. And he didn't have to do that. Yeah. And it's opened up so many other doors for me, and that when I get that opportunity, whenever that may be, I'll be able to repay the favor. But nah, not really. I fucking hate him. Nah, I fucking hate Regan. Okay, now cut it now, okay? Yeah, nah, fuck, I hate him.
So how many times a week do you have to go in to Craig as well?
Depends on the week, but most of the time, like 4 days a week, 3 or 4 days a week. So if there's a shoot in the weekend, so like let's say this week, right? So I had the Warriors on Sunday, did all that shit, came in on Monday to edit it, and then it goes live to air on Monday. And then today I had a shoot with the Mystics, and then tomorrow I'll go in and edit, and then it goes to live to air tomorrow. So it's like maybe 4 days, but it's all contract work. So if I want a break, I don't have to do it. But but it's slowly getting, it's becoming like a regular 4-day a week thing, and that's on top of the radio as well. So
because you mean there, Milligan, he's a basketball dude.
Now, like here's I'll tell you what though, like Miles and James McConey have really kind of helped me out and took me under their wing. It's so buzzy. Like so I'm on Mulligan's podcast for basketball, and I'm just sitting there. And there's Casey Frank, there's Andrew Mulligan, and there's this little hood kid from Clendon. This little South Auckland hood rat that got in trouble with the police when he was a teenager and mucked around in school. But did the work afterwards, and I'm sitting here with like literally the two voices of basketball in New Zealand. So it's pretty cool. And like again, got to check myself. I can't be like coming like and like so. An instance of that is like I can't just show up and be like, oh yeah, bro, Giannis is having a good year, eh, guys? Like I have to actually watch the games, because if I didn't watch the games, then I will show, and I don't want to let those two down that have given me an opportunity. I better fucking, sort my shit out and come correct and have something to add. Because if I just come in, oh yeah, bro, hey, yeah, what about the Grizzlies? Just to make it up. But nah, I've got to fucking really actually, and I do that in my spare time, I suppose.
I think you bring a different dynamic too, because you're ex-coach.
Yeah.
And you come with that kind of.
Yeah, I think I'm right in the middle of both of them.
And it's a good fit because you got Casey Frank, ex-player.
Yeah.
You got Mulligan, who's a journalist.
Yes.
And, he's a fan.
Right in the middle, yeah.
And, your ex-coach, being in the industry, in the basketball.
And I drop some gems sometimes. Yeah. But, like, I have to check myself, too, because it's Casey Frank. And I'm like, the dribble handoffs when they run the Euro set. And he's looking at me like, shut the hell up. You don't know shit. Nah, he doesn't. He's pretty good. He's great, Casey. He's awesome. But, no, it's been a great opportunity. Again, like Paxar Sadi was on that show, and then he got really busy. He got very, very busy because he's doing his producing. And so, Mulligan just hit me up and he's like, brother, would you like to give it a shot? I said, yeah, of course. And I was busy as that Friday when they asked me. I was so fucking busy, and I dropped everything because I was like, this is an opportunity to pick the brains of some of the best, two of the, basketball gurus no, I don't want to say gurus, but, like broadcasting gurus in New Zealand. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. It's cool to sit there. Like, I'll sit there sometime and just watch, and I'm like, fuck, this is buzzy. Like, shit, I listen to these dudes on the breakers all the time. So, yeah, and it's cool that I get to stretch my basketball knowledge a bit as well.
Yeah.